¿Qué pasa, cómo está mi gente? I am ZayZay, and tonight we are in New York City for the red carpet premiere of Snowden. And if you guys think we're the only ones watching, I bet you we're not. Are you nervous? I'm nervous.
Okay. I'm not really nervous. Sorry.
I'll be the only one. I'll be nervous for both of us. All right, guys. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
All right, I'm really nervous.
Now he's nervous. See, because I started talking. He's just arrived to the red carpet to his brand new movie, Snowden. Oh my gosh. It's here finally, right?
It's out.
The air's electric right now, really.
I'm just excited to see what people make of this movie, man. I mean, the whole point of this is to start a conversation.
Sure.
And, there's a lot of different opinions about this guy and the issues that he raises. Is mass surveillance a good idea? Is mass surveillance a bad idea?
Right.
There's a lot of arguments to be made. I just think it's really good we're having the conversation.
You got to talk about it. First day on the set, basic training.
Yeah. It was military scenes with Oliver Stone. Oliver Stone shot Platoon. Oliver Stone shot Born on the 4th of July. Oliver Stone fought in Vietnam. Oliver Stone has a Purple Heart. I'm playing a soldier. I do not have a Purple Heart.
Don't mess it up.
Yeah.
Why is it divisive? If human nature, somebody's looking out for you, you're going to say, okay, great, thank you.
Wow, yeah.
What's happening?
You just asked the opposite question that everybody asks. Everybody asks me, why isn't he a traitor? You just asked me why would you think that he is?
Why would you think he is?
Whenever someone questions authority is going to try to undermine them.
Right.
And, those authorities can be really powerful, and they can, tell some really powerful stories.
Yeah.
So they have a really loud microphone, the people who want Edward Snowden to look bad. I get why people consider him a criminal. Yep. He broke the law. That's a crime. It's a crime to deliver classified documents to journalists.
Right.
He broke the law. But the NSA also broke the law millions of times every day.
Right.
And they broke a really important law. It's, the Fourth Amendment of our Constitution. It's our Bill of Rights. We're lucky to have that right.
Yeah.
Not everybody in the world does have those rights,
Right.
And so for me, it's important if those rights are starting to slip away, if the government is allowed to violate those rights and lie about it, we have to stand up and say, well, no, we're not okay with that.
You're right. Continued success, brother.
Thanks, dude.
Appreciate you. And now I have the distinct honor of standing here on this red carpet with the one and only Mr. Oliver Stone. How you doing this evening?
Good, sir.
Finally, Snowden done. Ready to be watched by millions.
Yes.
How does it feel?
Depleted, exhausted. It's not that easy for filmmakers.
Yeah, no, I can imagine.
It's always a struggle. It was a 2.5-year struggle, and we didn't have major studio support. We did it independently, so it was even tougher.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm proud of the story. I think it's an exciting drama. It's got tension, and it's a movie. I mean, at the end of the day, you can talk about all the issues, but it's a movie.
But it's a movie,
and it moves.
And if anybody knows how to make a movie,
it's
this man right here. Why is he in hiding versus, being loved and adored?
Well, he took on the national security state, which is one of the most secretive and powerful organizations. It is globally the largest organization on mass surveillance ever existed. The eye is the globe, and that's scary. And they've done it illegally without democratic consent, basically. So it's a very embarrassing situation.
Sure.
It's a form of power.
Sure.
And he has nakedly taken it on and stated been responsible about it, and done it out of conviction, and said, here are the facts to the public, you decide. And of course it's not that simple, because sometimes people don't understand it, because it's a very complicated issues that he brought out, and it takes time. I'm hoping we don't run out of time. I hope we have the time to think about this stuff, at least start to think about it. It's so important to your future, my future, our kids' future.
There it is.
To have a sense of privacy.
Continued success, sir. Thank you. How come this guy's not getting a parade right now?
I mean, I think it's a complicated issue. I think, he admittedly broke the law to release this information, and I think people don't really understand necessarily how vulnerable we all were for such a long time before he brought these revelations to light. So I feel like this movie went a long way for me to understand exactly what motivated him from the beginning, and how he set out to serve his country. And it was only through that service that these horrifying realities were revealed to him, and he felt like he had to stand up and take some action.
Now, one of the cool things that this red carpet has that not all red carpets do is actually put up a great art installation. This Snowden mosaic is completely made of Rubik's Cubes. How cool is this? I would have to take all the little stickers off though. I couldn't do this. I can't even do the 6x.
When the iPhone came out, I remember with my friends sort of joking, like, oh, it's Big Brother, like they're gonna be able to record, they're gonna be able to listen. But you sort of laugh about these Orwellian theories. And then you know, when Ed did disclose that information, it sort of validated and confirmed all of those suspicions and didn't make me paranoid, didn't make me afraid, but definitely opened my eyes to a world in which we as citizens don't necessarily live in a democracy where the government is willing to be held accountable by its citizens, which is the definition of democracy. So how do we reinstate that? How do we empower ourselves to hold our government accountable? And the way that we do that is by having whistleblowers like Edward Snowden.
Ben Schnetzer has just arrived to the carpet. How you doing tonight?
I'm good, man. I'm doing real good.
You ready to go inside?
Ready to go inside. I just
Here.
saw Sean Penn walk by. I was like, oh my God.
Dude, all of us, right? And he's
Yeah.
just like, yeah, I'm Sean
Yeah, he's
Penn,
just
excuse
like,
me,
whatever,
I gotta go.
yeah.
New York actor.
Yeah.
You're a New York boy,
Yeah.
right?
All right.
Taking Hollywood by storm. How does it make you feel?
It feels great, man. It feels great, and it feels great to share this film at home, kind of the stomping grounds.
Sure.
I've been coming to this theater for a long time, so my first
Nobody
IMAX
knows our
experience was
names.
upstairs. Exactly, right? So it feels great to have a film here, especially have a film that we're all so proud of, and a film that I think is really important. You know, I think this film is going to spark a lot of conversations that need to be had right now.
You being in that situation, you think you would have made the same decision?
That's a really good question. Yeah. I don't know. It depends how much, and this depends what I had to lose, man. Like if I had like kids and a wife, like all this stuff, you know, rocking the boat like that, you're giving up a lot. But I think it takes a great deal of sacrifice, and it takes someone who has a great deal of courage in their convictions to take that step.
My man, continued
I
success.
really appreciate
Best
it,
of
man.
luck.
Thank you so much. This is fun. I
All right,
appreciate
take
it,
care
man.
of
Nice
yourself.
one.
All
I
right.
like this and this.
And I like you.
Looking
You
good.
look at your shirt. Come on, man.
Dolce & Gabbana, you know, bring it home. Only in New York.
Dolce. Why are some people demonizing him and some people calling him a hero?
Well, I think that we have a history of doing this in our country. There are people like Daniel Ellsberg who released the Pentagon Papers who were vilified for many years. And now we think of them as national heroes and they do the lecture circuit. And I really believe that's what's going to happen to Edward Snowden. I think that in time we will see, oh yeah, this guy accelerated the conversation we had to have about privacy in the digital era, because guess what? We were going to have it. And without this guy, you know, it could have been a lot worse. I think Snowden did us a favor and was the right guy at the right time. And I think that history is going to show that, and it's just a matter of time.
What did you guys find to be the most challenging part about keeping it authentic and entertaining at the same time?
Well, the entertaining part is this guy right here in Oliver. My role was just to make sure that there were certain things that we had to fill in the blanks on the technical side, and that we could do that in such a way where it would be something that if I was looking at the movie, wouldn't entirely laugh at, because we know that Hollywood is the sort of thing that we look at and go, no.
The most handsomest of all the handsomest are both standing on the carpet right now.
Don't be crazy.
That's what's happening. That's what's happening. The camera can't handle the heat that's coming
Don't
toward
be
it.
silly.
And you're all right too.
Yeah.
You're all right too.
Nice.
All right.
Well played.
Thank you very
Well
much. I
played.
appreciate that. What did you learn from the Snowden experience?
One, I learned the internet. You know, most people don't know about the internet. Internet's quite young. It's really in its infancy stages of being around. It's only been around for 30 years. That we're just starting to see the underbelly that is quite vast, which is the internet.
Yeah.
So that's interesting, and it's really interesting to see what the government is doing with the internet and the stuff we don't know about.
We don't know.
Yeah.
You're right. Well,
Thank
my
you,
man,
partner.
continued success.
Definitely.
I love
Thank
seeing
you.
you.
Thank you, partner.
Great job. All right, guys, there it is. The red carpet, a total success here in New York City. Snowden by Open Road is in theaters. Make sure to go check it. I am ZayZay, and this is ZayZay.com. I love you. Hasta la próxima.